What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we're back today playing some more Battle Brothers. It is gonna be that time again where we start a new company origin in an attempt to kind of, I don't know, learn the secrets, I guess, or just kind of expand our understanding of the game. So I did a dry run with the Beastslayers, full disclosure, and it's tough, man. I managed to make it past the early stages. Not difficult, but it feels so samey. So what's really cool about these types of playthroughs is when you give them your own type of flavor. So there's lots of things that I want to do to make this playthrough unique, or at least, you know, this part of the series unique. And I really want to focus on trying to kill more monsters and really setting up a group of guys that's meant to kill monsters. It's just whether or not the game will allow me to do that. If I start playing the Beastslayers, you know, Let's Play, and all I'm fighting is raiders, kind of like our Dovcool run was, like, I can't help that. I can't control the game that way. But I'd love to fight more monsters. I'd love to set up dudes with, you know, different types of builds that are more meant towards, like, dudes who track monsters and kill monsters, and maybe try and do different formations, as I always want to do. It's just whether or not I'll be able to do it with what the game gives me. So that's enough of a preamble. Guys, once again, though, thank you for joining me. If you're a fan of the series, I appreciate you. So let's go into it. It says, you and your men make your living by hunting down the many beasts that beset villages on the fringes of civilization. It's dangerous work, but it pays well enough, and there's always a bigger beast to slay and more crowns to earn. Beastslayers. Start with 3 Beastslayers and decent equipment. It's pretty decent. It's like some tier 2 stuff. As well as some beast trophies. It's actually, the weapons are kind of tier 2, but the armor and stuff is garbage. They're expert trackers. You can see tracks from further away. That's pretty sweet. Expert skinners. Each beast you slay has a 50% chance to drop an additional trophy. That's really cool if you can beat a lot of beasts. So we'll try and stay near forests. Maybe go towards the wilds. Stay away from areas that are really heavily populated with cities. Try and find some of the outskirts cities and hang around there. I think that'll be the play. Prejudice. Most people don't trust your kind, so you get 10% worse prices. We can deal with that. Especially because I plan on playing on some pretty easy economic difficulty. Late game crisis, easy. And I had an idea here, which is not super original. Let's go for Beastslayers. Oh, will it fit? No, fit. Okay, I didn't know it expanded, actually. I want to do the Beastslayers of Bastonne. This is a Regiment of Renown unit from Total War Warhammer 2, if you play as Britannia, but it's like an OG Foot Squire lore. But these guys are awesome anti-large units. They have halberds, and they are awesome at killing any type of beast in the game. So I thought that'd be pretty fitting. And I actually have not prepared like what I want to pick for our banner. This one seems pretty fitting, you know, arrows and a beast hand. It's pretty creepy. I like this one as well. That one's kind of cool for more of a Nordic run. This is definitely fitting. Man, there are no like satyrs in the game though. How sweet would that be? I think I might go with the satyr one. I don't think that's one I've ever used even when I'm playing by myself. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's move all the way back around and get to it. This is important, guys. This is important stuff. And combat difficulty, we're going to go for veteran because I don't like getting the bonuses to hit. As good as it feels to hit more often than the enemy does, I don't need those types of advantages, so that's okay. And we're going to keep the economic difficulty high, or at beginner, and the starting funds at high, just because it'll accelerate our early game and let us get out of the stage where we're just like grinding nonsense easy quests over and over again, and hopefully get us into that part where we're a little bit geared and we're able to go and pick fights with beasts and test out our beast killing strategies. Alright. Wish me luck, guys. And you know what? I told myself too, this is actually the first game that I played on my new computer of Battle Brothers. I've been using my laptop for a long time. And if we get wrecked early on, we'll just start over. It's no big deal. And it'll just be kind of just what you should expect if you're going to be playing this on your own. Because it's not the easiest start. It's meant to be a little more difficult. There's definitely challenges early on that you have to overcome. You met the man in his home. He offered food, drink, and the contract at hand. Kill the witch of the forest. and you'll be paid in some. You and your men set out and did just that, bringing back the wench's head. But your employer only laughed upon your return. He said it was the witch who put him in power, and that you had freed him of his debts to her, that he outsmarted you and your stupid men. His lackeys stepped out of the shadows, their swords already drawn. The ambush started upon the criminal's arrogance, and ended with his head cleared from his shoulders, but it came at the cost of many of your fellow Beastslayers, leaving only yourself, Siegfried, Artwin, and Ulrich remaining. Monsters of this world are often kept out of sight. The cruelties of man hide behind blind allegiance, the horrors of beasts behind dark legends. As the leader of a band of Beastslayers, it has become steadily more apparent that you can no longer differentiate between the two. If you are to make coin hunting creatures, then you might as well add more to the pot by adding man to the ledger. Hell yeah. Guys, the writing in this game, I can't wait to do all of these. I'm going to do all the company origins. Even if I don't record it, I'm going to do them all at some point. And just to experience new writing from this game, for me, is a big thing. Because, man, I want this game to last forever. The most wicked beast is the one that thinks itself more. Oh, we look like the Witcher. We look like Geralt of Rivia. I love that. Okay, what do we have? Oh, no. These haircuts aren't... No. We're badasses. So we start off leveled. That's worth something. That's not nothing. We are injured, though. We're hurt and injured. So we've got one major injury. So let's check it out. Ulrich the Trophy Hunter. That's a pretty badass title. I don't think I've ever seen that one. 2 stars in range skill, excellent. 1 in fatigue, also very good. So, his background is a Beastslayer. Grizzled vets are a rarity in beast slaying, and Ulrich sure ain't one. Instead, he's an intelligent man who started his foray into monster hunting by reading books instead of training the sword. Still a good enough warrior at heart. It is his study and preparation that gives him the edge in battle. Fearless, that's pretty sweet. And Survivor. Excellent. These are the type of dudes that rack up injuries, though. And he also has a war dog. Nice. 1 war dog ready to go. And let's also give him some bandages, I suppose. Actually, I usually like to give the bandages to the 2-handers. Yeah, we start with a net. So let's check out our boy Siegfried here. Siegfried saved you in the brigand's ambush that destroyed your band of slayers. He does not hang this fact over you, for you have saved him many a times yourself. The man suffers no emotion that does not bid him well in this world, and that alone makes him a sound slayer. Wow, tough and lucky. Any attacker required 2 successful... Wow. What awesome dudes. And normally I don't do all this reading and stuff, but like, these guys are great. And his stats are also pretty awesome. I know they're kind of preset for your original guys, but it's still very good. Do any of them have... I'm looking for a potential sergeant here. Ortwin. He's a pessimist, sadly. So not the best. He loses a little bit of resolve. But if you just pump his resolve high enough, and he's already got decent resolve at level 2, you know, you can get guys who this just won't matter at all. Especially once we get a banner. A young lad from the city, Ordwin got his start in beast slaying by rooting out the warrens of vicious rabbits, as he puts it. You're not sure how true that is, but regardless, he has proven himself on the field of battle more times than you can count. Alright, guys, let's pump them up. I am going to go with Colossus at the beginning. We're going to go for some very, like, thematic perks. I think fast adaptation seems pretty cool. Some bags and belts would probably be very fitting for Beastslayers. They would have, of course, extra, extra gear on them to hunt beasts. Pathfinder, guys who like track beasts in the wilderness. These guys would be able to move over any type of terrain. I like quick hands. I like fortified mind. I think that's pretty cool. I'm just thinking we could go for some sort of like medium armor builds. Ooh, that's a thought. Man, I should have thought this out a little bit more. But I'm gonna go for Colossus for sure. First off, because we're injured, and I always think this is a pretty value perk. It's gonna lower our chances of getting injured and increase our hit points. And it'll probably increase our hit points by quite a bit. So let's go 4, 4, and 2. Done. Okay, and he is super healthy now. Odds of death, much lower. Alright, and our boy Siegfried here. And guys, feel free as always to give me some name suggestions if you'd like. I would love some Witcher themed names. That would be pretty sweet. So we'll definitely take a 3 there. I'll take a 3 there. And let's just take the 2 in melee defense, I think. It's probably our best bet. If he's going to have a shield in a second, that's good for him to have. Colossus here as well, even on the backliners, I think it's pretty good. And the next level is going to be Student on everyone. Colossus is just to survive the early game. I've done the math so many times, I don't even need to like really talk about it too much. But if you take Student on level 1 versus level 2, there's almost no difference. I mean, by the late game when you're killing, you're doing 3 or 4 battles a day in the game, you won't miss that 1 battle's worth of experience that you lost for taking Colossus first, but you might miss that guy you lost because he died from 1 hit, because he only had 50 HP. So there we go. And that's going to get him up to that close to my favorite 71 hit point mark, where past 71 hit points, you can't be one-shot by anything. So this is kind of a cool map, from what I can see. We've got this northeastern noble house here. Look at this, like a perfect little rectangle here. With 1 road. This is very rare. So like what I'm looking at right now. And I think if you play Battle Brothers enough, you kind of know what I'm talking about. We could follow 1 road and hit every single city here. If I was trying to grind for gold and rep, this would be the place I would do it with. And we start way down here in this crappy... This is a really bad spot. That's a big harbor city. That's where we want to go. There's a little bit of wilderness here. Probably very much worth exploring. And then, of course, the main part of the wilderness out here. Let's take a second to evaluate our situation. We are injured. So we're going to happily take any contract that allows us to travel and take time to use our medical supplies to heal up. So we've got some ammo. We're playing on beginner economy, which I didn't really have to do that. I could have done veteran. I like to do the high starting funds though, just so I can have more freedom to do stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoy my settings. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. So here's like the site of our battle where we got smashed. Visit the marketplace right off the bat. The prices here are pretty good, but we're gonna need more food, so let's just buy one of those. I know we're gonna need a shield. I wish it was damaged so that we wouldn't have to pay full price. I see these hatchets as well, pretty good early game items. Also there are throwing nets, but we can probably get these as well from the other port. Go ahead and pick that up. We should probably pick up this hood also. I don't think we have a lot of helmets. No, we only have 1 actually. So let's go with the shield. We're gonna want to use nets at some point. I can see us doing that for sure. Let's make sure we give our boy Artwin here that. And man, yeah, let's just grab the hood. It's better than nothing. The prices here aren't fantastic. You know what? Let's actually check. Check and see how the price... Yeah, the prices here to sell are awful. So I'm going to hold on to this witch's hair. We will sell these 3. That's basically just free gold they've given us right at the start. Give them a hood. And yeah, we have really crappy armor. That's so brutal. Alright. And let's check on the recruits. The Gravedigger... Ugh. He's super cheap, though. He killed his drunken father. Whoa. Wow. Okay. That's a little dark. I usually like taking fishermen, but this guy's going to make me pay for a net. Which, like I said, I can see myself using them in the future, but in the early game, they're a big money sink just to be throwing nets because they're not rechargeable from ammo. I wish they were. It should be like 5 ammo gives you 1 more net or something like that. That would be really cool. I'm tempted to take this guy just because he's so cheap. Yeah, let's hire him. Hopefully he doesn't suck. So he is a brute. When he hits someone in the head, 15% damage. That's great, but he has lowered melee skill because of it. But if you give him like a mace or something that goes to the head often, and he's already got 2 stars, so that's great, but he is disloyal. Which actually I think is a kind of a good thing, I thought. Yeah, you can put him in reserve and it doesn't affect his loyalty, so that's actually not bad. Okay, fine. And it's worth noticing that our weapons, like I said, tier 2, we've got a hunting bow, we've got a spetum, so a bit better than a pitchfork, and a boar spear right off the bat, so better than the militia spears that we're used to. I don't think they had another... No, they didn't. We could give him a mace. That's really not bad for him because he's good at hitting people in the head. And it's already busted, so it's a little bit cheaper. Let's give him that. So if we go to, like, hit someone in the head... I'm pretty sure this is to the head, I thought. Oh, maybe I'm mistaken. Either way, he couldn't wield a knife. We had to give him something. So we're going to go to the next city now. There's no contracts for us here, which is a pretty big bummer. It would have been nice to get like a travel contract to see that. That might have been a little hopeful. I'm a little worried about this open area traveling the way we are. We can always just come out for a second, get a better view of our surroundings. Let's go into the mountains for a sec. There we go. Okay. I think that was worth it. It's all about the setup now, guys. We got to find a decent crew with some decent gear. We've got to survive our first couple missions. And the time we're... Oh, this is great. 3 one-skull contracts. That's exactly what we need. And a barber. Thank goodness. We don't have to roll with some really crappy haircuts. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Some of these guys, even this cultist here, I think cultists, if you grab these guys, they'll start converting your men, which I don't really want. But he's wearing a good helmet and a good piece of armor. The good thing is, like, I would happily take this guy. He's got a sword that's great. I think that's a short sword. He's using a falchion, but this guy's a raider. You know, we could grab both these guys. They come with their own armor, but that's like all of our gold. What we really want is cheap guys and good deals on loot. So let's see what's up here. They've got to have something for us. They've got some shields, but at really bad prices. The prices here are much better for this. So keep in mind, we've got a little bit of extra in the bank. We're not going to go completely broke. But we were hoping to see some cheap, like, gambesons. I know we're going to grab that, so let's just pull the trigger. A cheap hood. I would much rather get some of this other stuff, the Akaton caps. And I know we're going to want a wooden shield as well. Let's grab that one. Huh. Okay. Little decisions being made here that are actually very important. We need more hoods. That's very cheap. We'll take that. That's very cheap. We'll take that and that. Because even the guys we're looking to buy, they don't have helmets either. So just grabbing a crap ton of hoods to make sure that we don't get one shot in our upcoming battles. So let's go back. So the magic number for me is usually to try and get about 6 guys. I'm going to get this caravan hand. So this is Thilman. Always the adventurous type, Thilman was easily drawn to the life of a caravan hand. Years on the road went without a hitch until a new caravan master refused to pay Thilman. With just one hand, the caravaner punched his boss and grabbed his wages. He used both legs to run, though. In Thilman's mind, being a mercenary is a lot like being a caravaner, just better paid. So he's got a good set of armor that I would happily buy if I could, and a weapon that, you know, I don't have a bunch of weapons in my inventory, so I'm not mad about paying for them. I am paying too much, to be real. But hopefully he's got some good stuff. Strong! And he has a fear of beasts? What? Oh, you on the wrong team, buddy. Oh, no. We got to give this guy a title. What do we call him? Okay, all the stuff that's coming to my mind right now is super inappropriate. They're not good names. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Give him a title. Something that has to do with being a wimp when it comes to fighting beasts. And probably going to be the only guy in our squad who has this. That's hilarious. What a weird thing. Okay. And he needs a shield as well. For sure. I keep hitting the wrong thing. There we go. And there was one here, luckily, for us to buy. So, at least our entire front line is geared up. Our armor sucks. But what can you do? Nothing. Nothing, really. We've got a little bit extra gold. Let's sell that. Sell that. This is 0. Okay. We should grab one more person. I would love to get this guy Guido here, because he comes with armor and a sword, but we just don't have enough. Probably going to be this fisherman. Casper. So that's what Casper says. You never know, guys. You can get some good dudes if you just get lucky. So Casper always had a lucky hand in finding the best fishing grounds and catching the fattest fish. As long as there was no storm, he was out there, fishing day in and day out. But a disaster struck when his wife died during childbirth, shattering all what he held dear. Visiting the tavern one evening, a new opportunity presented itself with the promise of coin for dangerous work. I always wonder how much their story results in them having specific perks, or traits rather. Like, it said he was lucky. So I was thinking, man, maybe he's going to have, like, the lucky trait. I just don't think it plays that big of a role. We can give him this. But this guy literally has nothing. He was dirt cheap, but he comes with nothing. We could just give him... This is 50. We'll buy that. We'll buy this to give to someone in the front line. And then I think we're just going to buy him a busted up pitchfork. Well, actually, let's look at him first. I didn't actually look at him. He's got 1 star in range skill, 2 in fatigue, 3 in resolve. This guy's a sergeant or a bannerman if I've ever seen one. And with his really low stats, I could see him being a hybrid character. Something like that. We definitely want our frontliners to have the better gear. And we also didn't really look at him. This guy could end up being a really strong two-hander. But for now, let's try and keep him safe. So for now, we'll go with a pitchfork. There's no other shields for us to buy. So there we go. Alright, y'all. I think we've got the beginnings of a crew. With almost no gold left. We're going to have to see what these contracts are for. Okay. So guys, I'm not going to read all these all the time. Talk money. So I think they want us to go to the northeast. I saw that city up there. That's going to be a great out for us. Let's tell them we need some time to think about this. So if we want to leave this place and go somewhere else, that'll be a good way to do it. Wooden watchtower. Brigands, okay. Okay. I like that they're going to pay us a little bit in advance. That gives us like an extra day worth of crowns. Follow the tracks. Okay. Let's do this one first. Alright, we're on our first mission, guys. Oh, 7 thieves. It's just many thugs. Fighting them at night definitely doesn't favor us because we do have an archer. You catch a group of brigands lugging your employer's property around. They seem shocked that you have found them here, and no time is wasted trying to parley. They arm themselves, and you order the Beastslayers of Bastonne to charge. Get in there. I'm a little worried. 7 is quite a bit. And like I said, we no longer have the benefit of being the only guy with a bow. Oh god, I'm gonna have to change that. I don't think I have the fast movement on. Like I said, I'm playing on my new computer. That's pretty awful. Ooh, we whiffed the first shot. I haven't played with that in so long that I forgot that was even a thing. Okay. Damn. We're gonna have to drop a dog. 100%. The dog's gonna die for sure. We have not landed a single shot yet. Only the dog. That was a 63 we just missed, by the way. We put ourselves in a bad position advancing. We could have sat back and shield walled for this turn. Okay, they've missed as well. Alright, I mean, I guess that's equally lucky as unlucky, which is hard to complain about. We just gotta get a kill, guys. What the hell? 58. Damn. We've got to get a kill. Let's go for a stun. Nice. Go for another one. Double stun. That might save us. Alright, the dog gets the kill, which wrecks their morale a little bit. Alright, he's got a shield wall. We missed the push. Damn. The push would have knocked him out of shield wall. Ortwin is not looking so hot. You couldn't hit a stun man. Okay. Trying times we live in, guys. Alright, let's get that kill. And get Ortwin a little bit out of danger. Shield wall again. Alright, we're tired now. I'm very worried about Ortwin. Luckily, Jost has kind of survived everything. 55 versus... Damn. Come on, buddy. Perfect. I was going to say, if we could kill this guy, he might want to run. I feel like Ortwin's going to go down soon if we're not careful. Okay, one shot. And if he's using shield wall, he's not attacking. So it's hard to be, like, worried about that. We've got to get rid of that thug. Good job, doggo. Perfect. Okay, and that frees us up a little bit. Damn, we needed that. Alright. He's breaking. Man, these early fights are always so hectic. Him breaking is great. Just don't kill me, boy. Alright. I don't know why I said that. That was one of the weirdest things I've ever said. Don't kill me, boy. Alright, and they're going to take him down. We've got basically one more turn to get rid of this dude. And hope he doesn't mess us up. Yeah, we can't move anymore. Damn. Joss took a hit. Perfect. Now we just gotta focus down and do with a pitchfork. Wearing pajamas. And we'll move back here. There's no... We don't need to get closer. I would move him away as well as I could. Wouldn't be surprised if the dog takes the kill, and it does. But that is some great loot. Especially happy to get another shield, a little bit of better armor. Perfect. And that is the beginnings of the scrap. Scrap that will eventually mold us into the warriors that we hope to become. He was actually great with the bludgeon. The bludgeon's not a bad weapon early game. It just doesn't have the same type of DPS as something like a hatchet. Oh, and the armor. Yeah, we definitely want to give out that armor as well. Because this is 50? Yes. Give it here. Anyone who's going to stand on the flank should have that. And we'll give him a dagger as well. Or know what? We'll give the dagger to Ulrich. In case he needs to go into melee on somebody. Could give him the shield as well to hold. Gonna mess his fatigue up a little bit. -5. Yeah, we don't need to do that. It's not necessary. Here, the hood. Okay. Some small optimizations and we are good to go. So now we're going to take another contract that does a fight. Probably an extremely similar type of fight. We're Beastslayers dipping our toes into killing men. And that was just like barely enough to cover anything. I think we're going to mess around with the barber at the end of the episode. Alright, secure the ruined watchtower near Seasdat. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so they actually have a ruined watchtower. So this is the deal. We are jacked up. We need to heal up. So let's see what they want us to do here for our first ambition. A fresh, cool breeze is blowing today, and you feel like it's a good time for the Beastslayers of Bastonne to start something new. You call them in together and gather them around. What do you tell them? So we need allies, forging for a bond of friendship. I usually get to 12 men pretty quickly. Let's check out our health, because I think we're just in really bad shape. Yeah, we should not go into another fight right now. We should just fast forward, chill. You know what? It's daytime right now. Let's go back in here and check out what the hires are like, if they've gotten anyone new. They have not in a day. If there's any better equipment we want to pick up, anything like that. I kind of want to buy a little more food. We're going to live off of ground grains for a while. And you know what? I just can't take it. I can't take Siegfried's haircut. One of these guys, I think it's going to be Ulrich. Ulrich is going to be... No. He is going to be... straight up Witcher. Geralt of Rivia, there we go. That's very Geralt looking. Trying to find the best face. That kind of looks like his face, a bit exaggerated with the nose. That one as well, somewhere in the middle maybe? Man, there's some ugly faces. That one's not bad. That's pretty Geralt looking. Guys, if you've never played Witcher 3, it's one of the best video games ever made. In my humble opinion. This one's more like tired Geralt. Who's that other one? That one. Okay. No beard. Scarred up body. Makes sense. Done. Went from the ugliest dude you could possibly imagine. These are like 3 of the ugliest guys. No offense if you look like this in real life. You know what? I want my Beastslayers to be tough. Keep the mutton chops, dude. You're rocking it. You're good. But this can't stand. Cannot stand. There you go, buddy. Just shave it off. You know what? If you're a guy and you're losing your hair, just shave it. Just shave it. No shame in it, y'all. No shame at all. Just don't let it stick out in weird patches. If you're going bald, be cool with it. I know way too many dudes who are just not cool with being bald. It's like it's all good, man. Nobody's judging you. And let's camp. Camping will accelerate our healing. We probably need to wait an entire day, which I hate to do, because we're paying out a decent amount of crowns. That's the thing about Beastslayers, is that they're actually a pretty like middle of the road background, as opposed to like a fisherman who doesn't really want anything. Beastslayers, I'm probably paying those dudes quite a bit. Let's actually check. So, man, I'm actually forgetting where I checked that at. Where do I check that? It's been so long. Thought there was a way to see. I always forget how to do this, like literally every single time. Will we discover this together, or will I always forget? When you look at their morale, no. Oh my god, I can't believe I forget how to do this. Where do I see... There we go. I just have to hover over them. My bad. I don't use this information very often because I already kind of know. So 19 a day versus 6 a day. So yeah, we're paying these dudes 19, 17, and 19. So that's where a lot of our cost is coming in. Interesting. Okay. And also, are we much better? Are we at least full health? We are. Okay, it just sucks that we have 2 injuries here. Man, it's really bad. Okay. Alright, we gotta risk it. We can't sit around all day. Some brigand thugs and a few war dogs. So, war dogs can be good or bad. They're good because they advanced ahead of the normal brigands, and they usually get themselves killed by doing that. Okay. So if we can kill both the war dogs before the battle even starts, we're in a good shape. Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay. I was hoping to make a bit of a formation around this bush. I think I still can. Oh, he stepped in. Damn it. I didn't think he could reach me. I think I'm playing from like a really zoomed in point of view and it's messing me up. So I'm not happy that we whiffed so many attacks on the dogs. Step in the pocket. Because a dog might mess us up. Orwin's already quite injured. Okay, good. Double misses again. Not completely unexpected, though. These guys are wearing the worst armor. They're wearing basically nothing. So offensively, the damage we should be able to do to them will be really great. We just have to hit them. Like this guy here, like we really need to hit that guy. I can't believe this. The number of whiffs on that dog. We wasted like 8 attacks on him. You just can't do that in this game. I should have also released a dog. Go this way. I think he's the bigger threat. He's got a cut artery. I think he'll die from bleeding out. Get our dagger out. Damn, got greedy. Killing him would have been huge. Gonna try and bludgeon us to death with that stick. Whew. Okay, finally hit the dog. Actually, I'm playing, like I said, on my new computer, and my other laptop is like, it's still a really powerful laptop, but I am zoomed so in right now, and I can see all the guys' faces with the... They're different, you know, when they have these open hoods instead of the closed helmets that you always have late game. And it is awesome. I'm loving this. And there's something kind of cool and nostalgic for me from the first times when I ever played this game. Of, you know, like zooming in and taking the time to really care about what the models themselves look at. Watching them move slowly like chess pieces is kind of cool as well. So a woodcutter's axe is a nice early pickup. It's a brutal weapon in the early game. And that was cool. And I think I'm going to give that to... I don't want to give that to Thilman, but he's not ready for that yet. Let's switch these weapons out here. And we have some levels. So we can replace that shield, thankfully. Actually do it with the least broken shield. Give Thilman the helmet. There we go. Small adjustments. I actually think I'm going to switch to the short sword. I need the extra 10% chance to hit in the early game that only a spear or sword give you. Super important. So cast bar here, once again, Colossus on everyone level 1. We want to stay alive. Wow, check these out. We're going to start taking these 5 rolls. And, yeah, I can't pass this up either, though. Damn, I kind of want to make him a hybrid. So a crossbow slash polearm user. Because I think if you were a beast hunter, you would avail yourselves of every available weapon. It kind of almost makes sense that we would have... yeah, like... maybe we go with like an all spear build. Because like if you know, if you're hunting a lot of beasts, a sword is a really crappy weapon to fight beasts with. I'm kind of tempted right now to forego this 4 and fatigue, but I think it's going to be important later. I think that's fine. That one was a little tough of a call for me. Colossus here as well. Boom, that puts him up to 80 HP. Wow, I'll take that. I'll take that. So it looks almost like we've got our sergeant and our bannerman already, which is kind of cool. Wait, I didn't actually see what his melee defense is too good. I need to take that. That over HP. I'll take a 3 roll of HP over a 4 roll of health any day. So finally, Siegfried is going to get up to level 3. Student for him. Happy to see that. Happy to see that. And we'll take a 2 there. And Colossus. Good to go. 4 in fatigue. Gotta start getting that up. Great. I hate to see a really low resolve check on a guy who also has something that causes him fear. He's going to be a problem early game. He may end up needing Fortified Mind really early, so that we can make sure he doesn't run in certain situations. But we've timed this perfectly. We've done the first 2 things that really hurt us, and now we're going to take a break. Once this is done, we're just going to hang out here. So we kind of escorted the caravan, and they're going to fix this watchtower so that we have a little bit of protection when we're traveling here. And now, like I said, we've timed it perfectly. So we took all the damage we basically could afford to, and now we're going to travel to a new city. One last quick look at the marketplace. For tools, very expensive, very bad prices on ammo. But I could see us doing like an all spear. Anyone who's got a shield and spear, or shield and one-handed weapon, I think it should be a spear. That makes sense to me. And stuff like bill hooks. I think that would be bill hooks, nets, throwing spears. I can think of a lot of things that would be very thematic. Sell this stuff. Very thematic for a Slayer or a Beastslayer type of character to use. We'll hold on to the rest of this stuff. Alright, and let's take it, and let's accept the contract, and that's another 200 crowns that we're going to make while we're resting and relaxing. We're getting close probably to the end of this episode. I've actually got some cool stuff to do with my family in a little bit. We're going to a park that's kind of out in the wilderness in Texas to go stargazing. Oh no. You better not attack me. I don't think they'll attack me. Famous last words. I'm surprised they attack me because we also have tons of caravan guards that we can hide behind if we want. Oh, man, I forgot to change those settings. We are going to fall back. Let these dudes fight. Oh, nice. Okay. Normally they don't jump forward, so that's why I was falling back. They have a poacher, but he's only got a sling. And these dudes are a bit better geared. They've got gambesons. So this is not like an easy thug fight. This is a little bit more difficult. We're going to wait. I was probably a bit premature with the jumping back. Yeah, we want them to go forward, though. And smart move from him taking the high ground here. But watching them advance is really awesome. Because normally they don't. So yeah, I've got a few settings I need to mess with on the old computer here. Spoken like a true old man. We're going to jump in here for the better surround. Let's actually lower the trees, too. I think Jost is in a good enough shape to do this. So we got a 4-man surround here. Really increasing our odds of getting some hits. And in this battle, I'm really missing the pitchfork. I think that would be better. I knew this would match up. Ooh, this is quite poor on my part. Come out here. Can actually get an attack off. Alright, let's see what's up. I expect them to really damage this guy. We're going to wait here. If I get a chance, I'm going to shield wall with Just, because I think he's in a little bit of trouble. Okay, they went to break his shield instead of attacking him. Not always the best move. They've got some high ground here with the Scramasax. And they're taking the hits for me. Oh no, they killed one of the guards. Can't pass up a 73. A kill is a kill. You got to take it because it's just going to wreck their morale and make the odds of you getting hit so much smaller. Yeah, Jost unfortunately not the fastest. And they're going to get a chance to hit him. Alright, we landed that. Shield wall. And they've got a double shield wall going here. So we're going to shield wall riposte. And we're going to let them step in. And they're locked down completely. We could either come in here and try and get some more hits. Get a better surround there. Probably take his shield out, actually. That might be the move. You know what? We just need to move forward. Take the high ground. We'll do the same thing. Shield wall, riposte. Nice. Yeah, and he's going to step in. That's exactly what we were expecting. We want to get these kills, though, because we want the experience. And because he's routing, his shield wall is down. Yeah, they're going to take a lot of the experience from this, I think. Oh, and the poacher wants to run now. The writing's on the wall. I'll take that. He used his whole turn to get wrecked. Step here. I don't need to take that high ground exactly. Probably let that poacher run. I just don't think we can catch him. Pull out our dagger. We're being a team player here by giving this dude a little bit more of a chance to hit. Oh, and he runs on that? Yeah, you're done, son. You got the kill. Perfect. Still in the fight. We could catch him with a dog. Certainly. Awesome. So, I'm happy because we got some of the kills that I was hoping to get, because they're the guys with the better armor. We can go this way. There we go. Like, I want these Gambesons. I think we got that one as well. Those would be great step-ups for some of our characters right now. Alright, let's advance some more. Moving backwards, eh? So here I was thinking I might get out of this without another battle, but nope. And I'm happy because this is going to make this even more lucrative. We're going to get more experience. And all this gear. I'm seeing daggers. That'll be useful really into the mid-game. And we get 2 levels. Can't complain. So we get a dagger cleaver we don't really need. Another short sword, that's fine. Stack of crowns, good. This is all good stuff. And even a lot more food. None of the armors though. The 70 armor Gambesons is what we really would have liked to have gotten. Take that. 100% take that. And I'm going to take the fatigue roll and probably just take a 3 there. Get him up to 10 and then stop. Okay, student for him. Happy to see a 3 there. 3 here. 4 there. Alright, let's keep going. We'll see if we get attacked again by another group. They might try us because we've got 2 less guards now. But I think we would still be fine. The only bad part is this is a town that doesn't seem... It's a fortress, so they're not going to have any contracts for us. They have a kennel, which might end up being our best friend, dogs. Oh my god, look at this sweet stuff. Humbert the Hawk Sledge. Oh, my bad, guys. Infamous Edge. Oh, that's beautiful. Chance to hit head plus 20%. Is that normal for a billhook? I don't remember. I feel like it's not. I could be wrong, though. Savage Pole Blade. Look at the damage. 73 to 110. Holy. Oh, and this is a one-handed hammer. I thought this was a pole hammer. I'm looking at the damage now. Huh. Look at the effectiveness against the armor and the durability. I think most of the rarity, the stat buffs went into the durability. And the damage versus armor that ignores armor. No, that's a great weapon. That's basically a war brand versus a war brand. Look at the damage. 58 to 87. So just better all the way around, and less fatigue, and way more durability. Wow, that's an awesome sword. Damn it, I want these things. I hate being in the early game when I can't get all the fat loot. We'll sell that stuff. Sell that also. Hold on to some shields for when we lose ours. We're up to 1,000 crowns and a great start in our playthrough, guys. I think I'm also going to buy some tools here. A little more food. Let's stay grounded. Let's make sure we know what's important and we're buying the right stuff. Corey Quickmind. Everybody looks up to the best, so what better way to be the best than to learn underneath one? When Grosholt's College asked for apprentices, Corey was the first to sign up. He had soaked up all there was to learn. Masonry, carpentry, blacksmithing, lovemaking. Whoa, I don't know what class you took for that, buddy. Now he turns his eyes on the martial arts. While he isn't exactly a warrior yet, Corey is a fast learner. See what you got, Corey. We got the gear to hook you up. No, he's greedy. And his stats suck. He does have the benefit of being an apprentice, so he's, he gets an extra 10% experience gain. But that was kind of disappointing. That was a letdown. That was a pretty big letdown. Anyway, guys, we tried. Might grab Sigmund, who knows. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I think that's going to be it for today. I think we made some really great early game moves. And now it's going to be up to us to try and stabilize. Pick up good gear, just like we do in every beginning of every playthrough that we do. And then I really want to go out into the wilds and try our hands at fighting different types of enemies. So we know we have to leave this place, so we're going to end up traveling to Finstermark. Let's go there right now while I'm talking, because I have a little bit that I want to say real quick. Guys, I was in the hospital for a few days. Kind of the same old for me. It was pretty scary. And so if you were wondering why there have been no videos yesterday and there was only one or so videos per day for a little while, that was the reason. And it was pretty rough for me. I'm very tired of being sick. When you're a young guy and you get sick pretty often, it's no fun. It really isn't. And I know a lot of you out there have similar experiences. And I just want you to know that I appreciate that. That there are people out there who can relate. And if you ever want to talk about your experiences, if you're going through something hard in your life, it doesn't have to be an illness. Feel free to message me if you don't want to do it in a, like a public comment section forum. And I'll be happy to talk to you. Not a big deal. I got time. I got time. So I know that I say that because there are people in my life who talk to me when I'm in those situations, and they always help me. So I'm offering that to you guys if you need that in your life as well. I seem to be on the upswing health-wise, but sometimes, every now and then, there's a little scare, and it just kind of sets you back and it makes you think. And that's kind of where I am right now. But where we are in Battle Brothers it looks like we're in an awesome city. This is going to be, I think, my new city. They got a Fletcher, a taxidermist, and they have Beastslayers, poachers, and lumberjacks for hire. That's everything we want. This is going to be our home base, I think, Finstermark. And it's a bigger city, so it's going to have more stuff. Just a lot, yeah. Oh my god, it's got the padded leather. That's my favorite thing. Okay, guys. I'm going to let you go. But as always, y'all, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.